Who will be your biggest clients if you're a tech lawyer? So you started understanding, right? Who will be your biggest clients if you're a tech lawyer? Where is the money in tech law? So one, I'm going to tell you what are the, where the money is. One area is e-commerce. E-commerce is huge. In e-commerce, there is a lot of money. So what is happening in e-commerce? E-commerce had massive growth thanks to the pandemic. In 2021, e-commerce sales will touch 5 trillion USD. Guys, you understand? We're not even talking billion. It's India's entire economy is not even, I think it's 2 trillion or something like that, right? And we have been talking about Indian economy growing to be 5 trillion in some years, but it is not happening. We are going very slowly right now, right? But e-commerce sales in 2021 is touching 5 trillion USD all over the world. Massive. Can you imagine? It's bigger than entire Indian economy. What are the biggest e-commerce platforms you know about? Do you know about e-commerce? What are the biggest e-commerce platforms you know about? Flipkart, Alibaba, Amazon. Very good. eBay, Jabong. Okay, very good. So, but those are the big ones, but that they are not the only ones. There was an increase in direct to consumer brands which launched their own retail stores to cater to the consumer directly, right? So there are these marketplaces. What you are talking about, these are all marketplaces, and they are selling product from different sellers. But now sellers have realized that I don't have to go on Amazon and sell. I don't have to go on Flipkart and sell. I will just sell it on my own store directly. For example, when you buy something from LawSikho, you are buying on our store, not on somebody else's store, right? So there are many other such examples. 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗀.com, for example, in India. Decathlon, direct to consumer, very good. There are more than 1 million independent online shops on Shopify alone. Huge, 1 million independent shops on Shopify alone. Each of them is a potential client for tech lawyers. Okay, 1 million clients waiting for you. Okay. US e-commerce sales climbed 39% in 1 quarter in 2021. You can see how it is growing like crazy, right? Global e-commerce market to expand by 1 trillion by 2025. Wow. Okay. India's e-commerce market to be worth $99 billion by 2024 and growing at 27% year on year. These are very fast growths. Decoding India's 100 billion D2C rush. Market landscape report 2021. So you can see $100 billion just died outside all these Amazon and Swiggy and Zomato. This is like direct people who are, you can start a shop today and start selling something good and you will be part of a D2C brand, right? Licious is an example of D2C, for example. 5 trillion is total global sales of e-commerce. Okay. Digital media companies. So e-commerce is a big trend where there is a lot of work for lawyers. Second is digital media companies. Okay. You may have noticed that Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, Forbes, Live Mint, Economist, and other newspapers and journals offer online subscriptions. So they are digital media companies. There are also many other digital media companies are there. Many are coming up. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, Sirius, Netflix, YouTube, Disney, Hotstar, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There are so many and new things are coming up all the time, right? So these are digital media companies. Now in digital media companies mostly make money through advertising. The global internet advertising market size was valued at $319 billion and is projected to reach more than $1,000 billion in 2027, registering a CAGR of 17.2%, very fast growing. Okay. Digital content market size growing. This is another like 397,000 million by 2026. Huge. Okay. So this is another area for lawyers to work. Okay. These are also your potential clients if you're a technology lawyer. Fintech. Fintech is huge. Fintech comprises 4 major segments: payments, lending tech. Take a screenshot. Remember this. These are your future clients. Payments, lending tech, insurance tech, and investment tech, and is growing extremely quickly. All of them, you will see many of these companies have already become unicorns, $1 billion, more than $1 billion. PayPal is an example, right? Fintech market and size growth analysis. The global financial technology market is expected to grow gradually and reach a market value of approximately 324 billion by 2026, growing at an annual rate of 23% over the forecast period. Wow, crazy, right? Indian fintech market is one of the fastest growing markets in the world. Digital payments have been flag bearers of countries' fintech space. The total value of digital payments is 65 billion in 2019, expected to grow at a CAGR of 20% to 140 billion as per McKinsey. Okay. There are more than 1,000 fintech companies in India already. All of them have heavy duty legal work. In India alone, there are 1,000 fintech companies. Who are they going to for their legal work? Imagine how many law firms are needed to cater to just these 1,000 fintech companies in India alone. Okay. Logistics and transportation tech. This is also huge. Examples, delivery, Danzo, and there are so many, you know, even if you're drones, everything is logistic tech, right? So it's 5.2 trillion. Global logistics market size is $5.2 trillion, huge. And this is how logistics tech is growing. You might hear a lot about AI, machine learning, but you don't hear much about logistics tech. But logistics tech is huge. It's growing like this. You can see the graph, 17x growing from now to then. Okay. Data. So this is also you want to focus. Where do you want to focus? You want to focus on growing companies, growing industries. You become an expert on growing industries. You start building your track record in growing industries. You'll have amazing results, right? So you guys have heard that data science applications and AI is huge. Have you heard this? Right? Now look at this. AI startup investment is on pace for a record year in 2021. This is where all the work is, right? You can see this is from 2021 June, this month only, right? Here, look what they're saying. Indian AI startups raised 863 million, almost $1 billion in 2020 and more in 2021. Can you imagine how much money they're raising? So where is all this money going? This is the future. There will be a lot of AI companies. But as a lawyer, do you know how to help AI companies, how to help data service companies, right? What legal work they have, correct? EdTech, you know, this is another very fast growing thing, right? You may be familiar with EdTech space, like LawSikho is an EdTech company. There are other ones in India, Unacademy, Byju's, Upgrad, and there are so many others, right? Coursera, Udemy. The space has witnessed massive acquisition also by Byju's, Unacademy. Here is some data to visualize the size of the global EdTech space. Okay, this is a global EdTech market to reach 404 billion by 2025 at a 16.3. It's growing every year at the average growth rate of 16.3%. Okay, Indian EdTech industry's market size to reach $30 billion in 10 years. In 2021, they said, this is the future, guys. Do you want to be part of a $30 billion industry as a lawyer and specialize in it? Clean energy, production and storage. Clean energy has two sides. This is also a huge issue, right? We need clean energy. This is going to power the world, clean energy. There are two sides to this industry, production side and storage side. There are large players in this market. GE, JS, Solar, there are many of these. This Tesla is one of them, right? Global technology, clean energy technology industry, okay, to reach 452 billion by 2027, right? And it's already 283 billion, and it is now projected to reach a revised size of 452 billion. Massive. Mukesh Ambani throws $10 billion at clean energy challenge at rivals. Imagine. So this is the future. Cloud computing and data centers. The global cloud computing market size is expected to grow from 371 billion, right, at a compound annual growth rate of 17.5%. Massive, 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 right? Gartner forecasts worldwide public cloud end user spending to grow 18%. Okay, there are lots of smaller industries that are going to grow very fast in the future. Drones, telemedicine, health tech, agri-tech, solar energy, space tech, gene editing, nanotechnology, 5G, Internet of Things, augmented reality, autonomous vehicles. There's just endless list of technology growing big like anything. Agri-tech, I'll give an example, is undergoing a revolution in India with venture funded startups entering the space, right? Look, this was 200 current market size, very small, 204 million, and it is going to become $170 billion. This is the market opportunity, right? There are 1,000 agri-tech startups in India in 2020, 1,000 agri-tech startups, right? 467 million funding raised by agri-tech startups between 24 and 22. Lot of money in all of these things. These are going to be very big in future. I am telling you what will grow big in the future. 5G growth will lead to new innovations in Internet of Things, connected cars, AR, VR, healthcare, gaming, and emergency response, right? 5G will enable 12.3 trillion economic output, support 22 million jobs worldwide. Wow, massive, right? AR and VR applications should work seamlessly. Industrial machinery, robotics can be controlled remotely. Feature length HD movies can be downloaded in seconds rather than minutes because of 5G. This revolution is coming in the next few years. Another very big area, DeFi, decentralized finance. DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, but blockchain cryptocurrency. This is a revolution. You know about this, right? The decentralized finance sector has been astounding growth recently. In early 2019, there was only 275 million of crypto collateral locked in DeFi economy. By February 2020, it was 1 billion. It eventually hit 4 billion by late July before reaching 14 billion today. What a growth, right? Okay, so blockchain in media, advertising, entertainment, these are all growing at 17.1. This is the fastest growing within technology. Blockchain is the fastest growing sector. Okay, crypto exchanges coming together to lobby for regulation, regulating intermediaries in a DeFi world. These are all legal issues.